2 more to go. Physics versus Fedokis. One must go.
They can't go on say.
Oh my god.
To be honest, bro.
To be honest,
Nah. I mean, it's a must. Could you one?
Yeah, at least pick one. Pick one for the sake of it. First time meeting you, man. And it's strange because with the way how vocal you are online, I was hoping it was masculine. But you look so humble. You look so humble. And I'm asking myself, is this the same hip-hop guy?
Yeah, man. This is Evanz Muzik.
Evanz Muzik.
Yeah.
Welcome, man, to Podcast with Nyoni. So
right,
yeah,
man.
my name is too long. It's McDonald Nyoni. So we cut it. It's Mark and Nyoni.
Okay.
To make it short. So at least easy one up in these designs.
Okay. Nice. I think it's a nice setup, bro.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
It's
Thank
good
you.
to be here.
Cool. So yeah, I think when I was thinking about meeting with you and just having this conversation, there's so many things I had in mind. So many of them. But we'll break it down one by one. So that at least we give our viewers the basic experience for them to understand who you are. Okay. So let's start from where you're coming from. Who is Evanz Muzik?
Okay. I don't know what you'd like to know in terms of
when
my
you grew
music.
up and then coming up to do music. What happened?
Okay. I was born Kujano, Chipataraja Kuplanta, Queen Elizabeth. Yeah. So I grew up I liked Makala Kunkula, Nkula Falls. Yeah. To Makala Kumene Kuja, and then we have moved to Chiromoni. Yeah, so I grew up completely with Chiromoni, and then we moved from there in 2000 and I think 1999. Yeah, that's when we moved to Lilongwe. But by 1999 and 2000, I was young. Yeah. Mpamene nafikira no ku Lilongwe, ku area 18B. Okay. Yeah, so many did not color for a long time. Mwina mpaka around 2007 pamene na samuka no kupita ku Air Force 7 sector 2. Yeah, so I can say kuti Chilomoni area 18B Air Force 7 sector 2 malo amene ngakhere ndakhalako kontaya itali. Okay. Yeah.
So what happened with the music, man? Were you just a natural story writer, or something happened in between? Or for Mahope and I gonna go blaze, then you started doing music?
Not really. I think but it's interesting like umazangozindikira kuti umata, like you don't need to okay, I can give you an example like school umakhala madolo inayoti amatampira. Yeah. Amatampira kuma iwo zampira zo suma una ku training yojani or balanthu ena ukuthi amatampira kuma no yo uzawondisa geli basi yo amangokhoza in class. So my part, I can say I grew up writing stories. It was a thing for my brother. Utakamapita kunchito and seated my paper. I should find you ndale walembankani. So every day it was like an assignment. As an avai kuvepi, I see some papers. So I grew up with that spirit. I have to write a story. Because now you had to come up with what to write about. Yeah. So I didn't know all he wanted was me knowing the spellings, coming up with words, sentences. But then later on, that's when now music is. I think the main key thing apapa ninkani kuti ulembe content yokuti anthu iziasangalatsa. So without being a good writer, it's very hard to write a good song. I think it depends on what type of music, but then story writing is something yokuti imakhala in every genre of music. So unaona ngati kuti lezingine yoti basi if there is no storytelling aspect, and maybe they lose interest
in what is being said. Of course, my guys sometimes just drop everything. Amangobwera ndongo yankhulazo minafuna yankhulazo.
No,
and people are happy just to. But I think even every story, every song that is not well organized, even just talking about there's still some story.
There has to be a plot.
Cool. So you started when? Did you start music?
Officially, nditito magamba zama 2011 komalizira uko November, December. Komano nyimbo zambiri I started recording mu 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I was in first year see you.
Okay. See you. See you gotta go in man.
Okay. Who do you know?
Suffix is my buddy. I call away. Who else? Oh, I think it's suffix in the way.
That's what my dad was.
I
think they don't get into the mainstream. Jabu.
I know the Chapters. I've never listened to his song, but I know he was an artist as well.
Chapters. Asodzi.
Yes. Great.
It was
strange, man. The college music world was crazy. Like, but mixtape ali hot that time, 2011, 2012.
That's when Kumakara mixtape. Nyimbo 20 jago.
Click and I go clicky and was a mixtape yao. My guys are also chanko. I think and got. You guys, I think which was popular because I was in the Christian space. Horikaja?
Horikaja wasn't necessarily a music crew. In any my name, I carried a YCS, is called. So Kumakara, of course, my artist, so Kumakara, my nyimbo towards the movement. Komano, it wasn't the music crew. Komano, I don't think it will see you really good. Oh, Ifeo Macadamia. I forgot.
You're forgetting yourself.
Ifeo Macadamia. That's when Tinalibo and to my guys and Gapo Nango Kumana would I think let's Guru what it is
it's a push. Yeah, but I think there was a college thing that time, right? Good my guys every university was having a group in Age would represent music. Zuni I think had
Zuni had you Zinjandi Zaka.
The Zinja era. So Zinja era. Yeah, but I think those were the names that were popular. I think Fizo came out later.
Chanko I think had Agwede. Pole had Pole Sundukuzuandayala.
It was a crazy era. I'm talking about this because I think that's where your fame came from while you were at school.
I had fame.
There was fame because Mahope 1 was a breakthrough. I don't know, was it 1 or 2? I don't know. I mean, I lost count of those letters.
You know, the funny thing is with me, I failed to track the progress. Okay, we can say it came to a point where it
was everywhere.
Komano. not with what I could see with my own eyes, like the statistics. If you go to Malawi music, Mahope one has like what? Muna 50, get 10, get this on, get Muna Banova Ajuruga. When I get 10,000 downloads.
Yeah, but you see what was happening that time? That time there was a culture, and I'm a go and I'm going to my flash.
Yeah.
This is the time when you can really see until my downloads. My time manager and I'm a go and my flashy.
Yeah. And nice so the Kosoma Sinanis and a bank story. So I couldn't really say good day, a blow or something. Komano, I could see good day, but Malawian being a man in my beta. If I was to introduce myself at all and good and is indicated, then I had to bring it up. But dear Mahope, and they'll be like, hey, dear Mahope, hey, something like that. Komano.
How did it feel to be that person that time? You've got that kind of fame. The world is different. How did it feel?
McDonald. What? That's the funny part. Fame. That's why I feel like it wasn't even there. Because the way I am, I'm like an open book. What you see is what you get. And there hasn't been a point in time where I actually felt like on Monday. Hey, I've always been with the crowd. I'm always with the people. I'm not the person who would I don't like attention if I could say towards my personality. Right? My music is okay. Komano Evanz Muzik, it's someone who this cinema funa in the color out there, Komano, the music is okay. Nyimbo zantwazi very. Komano, so with that aspect, is my basic nyimbo zikutuluka. People not knowing good anaimba nyimbo ni ndani.
Suma onega masho. Like I've never seen you in any show.
Exactly.
But your music was being shared widely. But
Agandi sort of a show boneda many I get to Evanz Muzik.
Blankets.
Dear Mahope. Like for people to know, this is the guy. Komano, I really don't like putting myself out there because is guy. I just don't see it as a strategy to my career. I have to be out there. Komano, there has been times I could feel hey, I think I'm trying to because ndakwera go minibus kwera minibus ndili momo drive and quick nyimbo ija and then I could feel the feedback ndili momo
and
there was a guy another bezaro afuna tike kana gaura basi ndikatsikira pa ShopRite nungofuna ndimve kuti nyimbo inacha manje get so with me it was okay. I think it's something
that's crazy.
We have those were the signs of I think nyimbo ijali komano the fact you're nyimbo yo imalira inayondiri momo people not knowing kuti naimba ndine or even if I could say nyimbo yitu naimba ndine people would look at me and be like don't be fooled.
You never know. My baby say the fame is there.
I say no one should lie to you. Agaza I'm a bezega. Una show kuja kuma party if you're known, I'm a bezega. Come on, when it comes to personal relationships, fame I can say it's the poison. Because now that's when you are weighed financially, mutu mwakona one kuti ndamaimba nyimbo zabo umase atacha ru mutu mwausagaritsa zabwino pale anthu amanena zimene zijazi akazi ukuthi amakufira kuno bwino komano the moment you have exchanged numbers ambakuona zimene umeka pa status pako ambakuona personality yako ambakuidza wano kuno bwino even if nyimbo zijainde umatha komano that part cannot really do the trick. So with that, with fame around, it wasn't an easy way with the girls. I shouldn't lie. I shouldn't stand here and say, "Oh, see you, kuja."
Dear Mahope.
I can even say, "Kuja saying, I'm not in my haters any dagoma." And I will see you gonko like gandori ish. I say, "Neo gadanto amandida isn't mazora amandida." Like ulembesa nyimbo kushow kuja usawidana. Hey, you know, kuja. I say, "Never I learn here. We guys." This is we ended up and this is what I can when I say my artist somebody can agree.
Yeah.
Muntu amadini neli kwanu antu sama kutani.
Manyozedwa.
Umama kunyoza. So pa campus as an upcoming artist, zimavuta kwambiri for people to accept. Zimayamba bwino when you start dealing with your class. Because that's when I noted, if the whole school should accept me at once, then I think that's a problem. So I started dealing with my roommates. And I moved to my class. And then you give people the pride. They give it that identity. Nyimbo ya mesho wanga, ya classmate wanga. You know, like now it's something to do with them. Because Paziko Panova, people will help you when it's adding something to their benefit.
That's a key thing.
Yeah. So if you are putting out something and it's not adding value to anyone, people will be reluctant to assist. You know, so it's something I had to now try to deal with outside pressure. I think that's when those started accepting me. So Kenny Clips, I should say, is the guy ananditandiza to achieve that, because nyimbo zanga zikamavika pa 101 akamaona wa poster pa Twitter aina David Kapezi, so they pushed kwambiri because without those guys, dear Mahope, Maga David Kapezi, I don't think the song could have trended the way it did. It maybe could later on.
Later on, yeah.
Komano, when people at school started knowing, say, muntu tu magera na ipo mpa.
Kumveka kumpa radio, what is happening?
Yeah, and it was the time when mpana nafika po muza show wina show kukuti say, you know, since abweraso zalembeza zina line since abweraso, and the next show muzandida nanoka. So that was it. Like kusiu, it wasn't good fame doing any trick.
Yeah.
Timavutika jimozi zakuja zimati ndipo man.
Ukanika palaini banja ugasa bobo.
Banalibe day many things ngale kuti fame siku lilinde. Unless muna kuli show uho kuja ndeta panga perform adilibira. That's when we could see that fame mudi kugwira nchi.
Yeah.
O mwina kwa bwera mwina wero show ti weyo suma panga perform kama ukafika pa komo paja. Umata kulowa bobo because now that's when I could say, oh, mwina this time my name is really making the buzz. Kama no fame abwana.
I want you to relate the same scenario in the workplace. I know you work right now.
Yeah.
You see, when you're at school, you're an artist and all those things, you have that name, people respect you and all that. But what happens when you go to industry?
Yeah. I mean, you know, if there are people who see them funata and vazoli maimba, then they try kunchito kwatu. Like,
but they'll watch this.
Yeah, they are, but cinema funaguti azidziwa because now it benasozimamba ubwelesa to my conflict in your line of work. Right? Like for example, in Magura Kusite Council.
Yeah.
I deal with a lot of people. I'm in informal sector, I'm in Sika, kuna kuli konse. So imagine ndukulowa monseka kuti ndukafuna ndifunse kuti unawake sana duli tikiti. For example, we have a lot of those cases. Unaka kwa dula tikiti, chantani, nde uva ino ngati no officer wa boma. Bwana, mafuna tifunse tikiti bwanji. Now, uyu akaleso muntu kuti nyimbo zako zijandezi mamwaza kwa opya. Maybe it can do the trick yokuti mwina fault ndi we favorite artist.
Utamanga.
Komano in a case of nyimbo zako zijasizimwazi wabwera ngati officer ufuna iye yakukuona bengati artist wamba kunenaso za nyimbo zako hey 200 kwa chaboma inisumaimba bwino hey you know like so it's penolo nyimbo yanga yomwe ndapangitsa artwork bwino kumakhala ndika ka feeling kina kuti iyi ndikayika pa status
magazi kuvepi
wasiwo aone ama kupanga trust ni ntchito za serious kumona aziziona no fana hizo hip hop is always associated ndi kajibwana
kina kuti a serious person you can't think rationally about
exactly so ine target audience yanga I know kunchito kuli anthu ambiri soti nyimbo zanga zimawaza ena they have even bought my album komano the face that I wear kunchito imainena ikali ya Evanz Chimwala so Evanz Muzik kusite kanzo kulibeko kuli Evanz Chimwala so that's why nimafuna kwambiri azidziwa kuti ndimaimba they should support that komano sinimafuna kuti Evanz Muzik should take the influence itondisokoneza kwambiri zimeito dabwisazo kwaona pa TikTok pachokuti avangalai
ukalokusole kuti much as ndiwangazi kuma I know what I'm doing here
you know yeah so nkana yake makhala imeneyo kumano kunchito it's a tricky thing kuti uzidziwika songa artist zimatengera so of course ni nyimbo zake kuti but gospel wena kuti zithokumaye ndera bwino kwambiri
it really paints a good picture ntamamba kulemekeza muntu ndinake
amaimba nyimbo za gospel
because of hip hop sometimes
aranaimba god at old school damvani zimena kunena officer wanu yomumu izinto zina zake kuti
but it's all good I think we need just to embrace who sometimes you just have to embrace who you are because eventually in kind of a professional and sometimes what you do outside of work will always be a conflict because sometimes when you even look at mabana inagi all they are serious people you have a serious conversation with them exactly you have a very good image out there. What is happening here? So
komano by the end of the day we should also accept kuti we are humans timaimba komano we also have a life so kukhala with that kind of lifestyle that's why ndimanena kuti fame pena so imaza kukhanga ti ikukubloga pa ma opportunities ena
for you to be yourself
for example kuchuka the palanthu ena kamapanga associate kuchuka ni drama asakone pa chiwaya kuluya maimba poko mata tona ndakudya chiwaya ona
usakufuse kuti album yako ukudya pa chiwaya koma album ogulisa
ona usakwere public transport mama timakwera na minibus so people want you to do better when you get famous they you don't get better you just get famous never zeruwa panga ka fame kako kaja kenako basi mazangopezeka zoti wazizira ulibekali konse panopa bola kuti ukakhala una trend mwina mu 2015 kapeji kako kaja kama kati ma followers mwina mpaka na we have ma artists okuti ali ndi following yambiri kumano kufusa kuti ana trend chaka chiti ufusa wakuza 5 years ago kuma ma followers jetinapanga be remain ona pano pamaoneka be kuti ndochuka kuma and rage ndakale kale ka fame kake ndikakale kumwe kacha you know so that's why zimavuta kuti uzizipanga relate to real life kuti I say andu 100 yakuti 1000 amakupanga follow
kuma what do you have in real life
nothing
kuma ujaro timakwera na minibus
na ola neighbor ukuona they can't even follow you ola kwabekeza balibelanga kati basi you see so wanting to have a following should also have a vision good and in they are following me kuma where am I taking them because my fans is amafuna zona progress muntu yuti mampanga follow kuma no palibe chimene akurani because content anthu amayiphwekesa content kuti daily uzikhala pa Facebook paja kulemba content it's not an easy job.
It's not an easy job, and specifically when you're working as well.
It's not.
So you want to balance my guys zipali issue nage and people want you to speak about it.
Exactly.
Koma uluvepi kutamangisa manamba.
Aliyesa kufuza waimva imene kuti asaine panopa can't even attend to such or no. Yeah, so that's why in manena it gets in line in your bread because by the end of the day ukenena uvepe ukenena kugwira ntchito. So by the end of the day
I asked you about this whole thing because I follow your page. I think I do. Yeah. I'm not a fan like Minarelli, the producer. It's a fan, but I know that you have built a brand on Erasi, right? And from what I see there, for me being a strategic person, I look at you as someone who connects with the Mafanamu street, and you speak their minds. You represent their thoughts. You are raw there. Which is I find it interesting, honestly. I find it interesting. What really happened for you to do that? Because I think you came in with content where now there's engagement. And I've seen people like what is happening?
Well, to be honest, page I opened it in 2013, I think. Then as much as I wanted kuti anthu azipanga follow page come I wanted to remain real, you know, the authenticity ndithu maifuna ikhalepo. Then chimene chimavuta china icho kuti ukamaona zimene anthu ena akupanga to gain followers ineyo zimene zozo sizimandiwaza koma bwera magawa ma-units
mabando. I know Malawi is even paying people.
Sorry, not like it's a problem. I follow Malawi as well. I like what he posts. Now page I think up to last year in around 4,000 followers.
4,000?
Yeah, it was around 4,000 followers. Now time inalingati magaira old school tamakani kwambiri. Following up social media singa kupindulire kale konse. Of course I still remain with that. Nimapanga be makani kuti following up social media urari muntu kusowera ngini yako popo. Anthu ama following akulu acha sanga kuopchekena kale konse. Urakhala kuti weyodi uzoa zimene ukupanga. The results can even be the same. Arati apanga chinthu. So, I noted good. You never have to accept the reality. Ngini vanova inasinda. Mafana akupanga wakseke alidi following itu. Airtel Malawi. Timaona ma billboard downtown. Pena bali posta bali TNM Airtel. Ina Castel. Osaja wakseke ama posta.
Wakseke ndi following your Vuda
no billboard ya wakseke. So it's now zangu vomeleza good. So you know what ngini, let's build the fan base. As much as everyone will not be online, as much as not everyone will see the content, let's see how many people are actually interested to follow what I post here. Then I had to do a little bit of research. Content marketing. Imaenda branch. Social media, mena anthu amaionera ineyo nimaiona ngati mashopu, right? Utsegula shop ina ku Facebook, utsegula ina ku Instagram, ina ku Twitter, ina ku and the same way mene imakhalira shop ya pasite mo. Yomwe ije imakhaso ili ndika branch kena mu area 3 zochitika zake zosiyana. I can give you an example. Hi-Fi electronics ini shop ina pa game pacha ina mu area 3. Ukapita mashopu awiri awawa layout out yosiyana. Even the pricing imapanga consider kuna ku rent mwina imakhala ko higher. The quality of stuff imene imakhala ko zosiyana. The same way ndi artist pa social media. Ma artist ambiri ku Malawi kuno following yawo ili pa Facebook. ukapita pa Twitter ukadabwaso kuti
and the engagement is quite low pa Twitter.
So I had to do a little bit of research kwambiri about algorithm and you have palingini ya content organic reach. Right? Organic reach ma social media muja imakhala yosiyana. I can give you an example with TikTok and the content organic reach ya mbili kuposa any other social media. That's why but TikTok kabe wina wagoto shuma muziwa kuma mdomo as it fano yo mampanga follow and mbili yourself you know
ka live amakani 1000 people watching live
on yemwe ukampeza pa Facebook alibe olo page yo nega ini so I had to do a little bit of research yo ona kuti ngini aine ndizipanga bwanje panopa my YouTube channel mene ndi mayamba this year nali beso subscribe I should say komano olo kuposta ko chinthu I had to know kuti YouTube channel zimaenda bwanje monetization yes mazinthu zimaenda bwanje so I found it I found a formula yake inale yokuti one ineyo ndatsegula shop one ndayika pa Facebook ndayika ngati shop positioning musika unthu kwangolowa because nimapanga so related to knowledge mene naipozera kusite right kusite kunsika na kuphunzira kwambiri kuti ine way kuti I know how a vendor behaves I know mene kunsika kumakhalira kuli zinthu zina zake it's a very dynamic environment tsiku yake kungochitika maliro nsika wonse sudula lo matikiti pali ma factors ena kuti they affect the day-to-day business life. I had to do that to the cooperate to my criteria as into. Or I can give you an example. Look at the website in your say I'm talking. Umwina unango soja ya olo. Au fusambini accept all cookies. Like kukupasa something yokutu wike email address. Website unango ibanga visit ka mods. Kumekukutumizira be ma updates. So I was like, if I could use this in my model business in music, let me know my fan base. Ndipite online ndikafuse kuti who wants to buy my music. I mean let me create an Excel spreadsheet. And let me record when the gula nindani wachokera kuti wakula through which means by the end of the day you will know kuti nyimbo zaine amazikonda na anthu akulilongwe nyimbo zaine ambiri azigula through Airtel Money nyimbo zaine anthu ambiri amene agula my emails out ndi awa so by the end of the day you have a database a clientele yokuti next time ukazatulutsa so chinthu anthu omwewa they will be interested to buy
to hear
because uzipanga so feedback inewa kwambiri nimafuna feedback anthu andigula album komano sindufuna ndigule album ngati kundimvera chisoni ine zimene zimaza ndivuta poso kwambiri kuti usandimvere chisoni. This is the content I'm doing. You should relate to. If there is anything you should do about your life, I'm gonna do it if you have been inspired.
So you have all these analytics with you.
Yes.
About clients how they bought.
Wow. I make sure kuti muntuja WhatsApp business is making it easy because you can label
your clientele types
so I can easily go like nufuna nditumize broadcast ndifuso ufuna utumize kwa anthu amene anagula amene anangonena zoti agula cause pana magaya mabwera I saw this on Facebook magaya I kindly send money kenchani kena go dena koma zaimbiraso kuti rasi unazaimba dena yake umafuna album umati bwanje ase nali ndiyo chepa ndindo 15 so you treat it as a business because music itikamaza tengera za swag matama kuti always fun ndamene azibwera kugogoda ku inbox nimpase ka blue tick andone ngati dolo kwambiri zimene zazibalibe amene angapange nazo ndalama ndi artist ochepa akalekale amene amapanga zimene zizimayendera koma panopa engagement ndiyofunikira.
Engagement is key.
Munthu ndofunikira kwambiri pa china chilichonse chokhuzana ndi business. Now Rusty, you asked about Rust.
The concept.
Ineyo nyimbo zaine nazika in a mode yokuti ndizipanga imagine ngati ndikuyankhula ndi munthu. So one imaka ndikuyankhula ndi munthu, two munthu yonso ndoti mutu make mulipo amaganiza siningamunamize siningakamubwerera it's someone who'kuti I'm speaking for 3 minutes akalebe interested. Yeah. So that's one of my guide keys yokuti nikamalemba nyimbo. Let me imagine I'm speaking to someone. I can say, okay, let me imagine I'm talking to McDonald.
Yeah.
McDonald wala makonda nyimbo zanje. Makonda nyimbo yakuti. If iweyo makonda nyimbo za Tupac. Ineyo ndikamaimba nyimbo ya ine. Iweyo sunaivere ku nyimbo yanga. What can make you like my song? Yeah. Because if my artist ambili titakhala very serious and kumaona these aspects. Mwina tito maimba di nyimbo za bwino. Kuma my artist ambili we are stuck to ineo ndi maimba izizi. Yona? Ndizi kumwepeza tu mafana angobwera anyuwane nage angoimba bwino inage sifa panopa ase mafana panopa kuimba.
Kwabwera mafana? Mafana agwedeza ngeni.
Akuimba ndale mma resources ali ndi following pa social media cause panopa so we should understand muntu artist grows with the fans.
Yep. You can't say good I'm a big artist because my fan base yako is low.
Ineo fame ine imeno kugamba ya mu 2013.
Yeah.
Mafana amene ankandimvera nthawi imene ijayi panopa anamaliza school ambiri anakwatira ambiri solo za nyimbo zikwapatsa za sound panopa tamati Evanz nkamvera ndili college panopa natani panopa aseti nakulakula sitingamamvereso dear Mahope.
Yeah.
So you lose it ngati palibe consistency because ine ntangosiya mucha. That's when I lost it. My fans anga they moved on. Good I say if Evanz amadwaza kumano sinanganasiya nditizimvera no and right now. So that's when I lost it. So when I came back I noticed because it should be a thing yokuti let me win them back. Let me try to prove it because this is something I do. It's not into yokuti ningamaita kuchalilira kuti mawa ndukaimba chinyimbo man and I write songs every day. Let me just prove kuti I'm still around and I have a plan this time. It's like kwanu kuli ulendo sana kuuze kali konse wangochokera kuna kwa ngwadutsa anthu pa kitchen pa chavala vale ukupita uku ukamapita kumene uchakwina kakanguza ti amwene konzekani udzi wazovala because you have seen the people zimene avala kale. You know that's what happened with my music. I tested how fame was and when I stopped music apapa mene ndabwera som I know how it was kale. Pali ma artist nake panopa sanga kuyankhule ukazangoamba kuhita pena pake uzangoamba ma big names ajamba mokupeza ku inbox. Kufuna so nawe so ka value kako kajaso nawo satani apake ku tap. That's what is happening in industry mumu. So you will not see my face kuma show ambiri. Actually I made a promise kwa ineyo kuti desire Peter will show ya muntu nkazaza zisa stadium. So
come on, that's a big milestone to
I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You tell us and you have a loyal fan base, I would say. How many likes do you have on Facebook?
Pajama siana, but he had 13,000 likes. 15. We should get to 16,000 this month. It's like I get 1,000 followers each month.
Yeah, because there's consistency in terms of content and stuff, which is bringing people and stuff. And I think Facebook algorithm also engagement. How are people engaging with this page and stuff?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's talk about maybe before we leave that side. JB, Jolly Bro. The guy when video,
he did that?
I think so.
It wasn't just a post. I think it was a post. It was Wikisa is my friend. Like and when as I'm Wikisa ninzanga kwa bas. Like I knew this guy 20
because the time you remember watching Dear Devils, wasn't he around?
Wikisa?
Yeah.
No, by then kwa ntamuzi wakale kale because Dead Devils napita ku 2011 kwa malizira Wikisa ntamuzi wakale chama 2010 so basa Jolly Bro I value people with their mind muntu kwa ineo kandi jani mwina ndivuto kumano kwa ineo muntu atokandi china chiti chonse in life kumano ngati mutu mwake sakuganiza ngati muntu mena kuyenerera ine muntu amene zimandivuta kupanga respect or kupereka ku
relate na
so Jolly Bro over the years kandi chani mani nangoona zobe kuti ka attention seeking kalimo komano munthu yakuoneka kuti zimene akupanga zali serious ndithu pena kukhala kunditu akuti yeye akupanga some issue by Facebook, you know? So looking at someone as old as he is, eri chimanida bwiso ndi nyumba ija se kunyumba kuja sumaona kolo wina wake wantchito adusa nkachikolopa kutaze kuti kulu yukukama
kama jani zimakhala bwanji kutendo
you know, so when he started attacking people for no reason,
I think he was trying to build fan base using that strategy,
and it actually worked. As I Malawi and told her bisase mfano jana pesa tu apanga zimene zijazi page yake inafika mpaka 80 something followers, 1,000 which is one of those you need a bisase. He's still stuck.
He was hacked.
He got hacked. He created a new page. It's still failing to even reach 10,000 followers.
Yeah, it's difficult.
You see how that's how social media is. If a lot of artists, I mean, adata lose page yao leroli.
Can you still be someone?
They cannot gain it back. They can take time to actually reach. Kanye West anaza panga delete page yake pa Facebook and kupanga so create ina and inaweza kuti kantona kama za amapanga relate ndi ndani kuti una kama mposa ma followers Kanye West. Now someone came in kuti say Kanye West yanali room ma followers ambili by then anali mwina 100,000 chakuti followers mwina so ambili ndangoiwala the exact figure. Komano wina ndoti page yakale kale ndeka amanya ama mposa ma followers Kanye West ndeka nangoboya say uyu page waitse kula last week at
komanda ndosewa mene kuti this is a fresh generation.
Exactly.
People who are alive find out zakaso kuti account yawo
and bano kokaicheka so Kanye West yomwe say mwina to kari ili kutali so kwambiri ya dusaso amene timamukamba hapa pai. So artist ambiri ku Malawi atataluza page yawo leroli ndo chepa amene mawa ka a week later ka a month later they can get back to the number of followers amene ali nawo panopa. Because why fame yao ya 2012 ya 2013 ya 2014 inapangira build to my followers the minute jati toti panopa if given the chance they cannot like
they
the
cannot
page
get it because my guys are janango panga like and they don't have time to unlike the page. Interesting. Let's talk about Malawi hip hop.
Okay.
You hip hop artist. Do you see Malawi hip hop going further? The question is coming because Papa Mabiano yavuta man. Mabiano yavuta. It's killing the charts.
Yeah.
The Afro whatever, West Africa or Nigeria and the like, so killing the charts. Right now we have Boga, which is heating up. How do you look at hip hop surviving? Specifically in Malawi.
Hip hop will always be there, bro. Hip hop is the lifestyle. Onsewa amena kuimba mapiano kandi chani zimene muaone zimene kuvala. It's hip hop. It's hip hop. Then they're just trying to do hip hop in another way. It's always been hip hop. Kavalidwe kao chani zindu zake zizazoti ifewa Malawi. I don't know if I should answer the question in relation to Malawi or
Malawi specifically.
Yeah, Malawi kunoko amapiano, we can't say it has dominated.
No, it hasn't. Yeah,
we are still with the Afro beats thing. Yet, komano hip hop, olo anthu Afro akafuna kuti mwina kanyimbo kachaka pese so fan pezina. They have to collaborate a hip hop artist. Yeah. Komano, what I can say is worrisome is now the dilution meaning hip hop yaifeo ikumakhala nayo like taisungunula kwambiri to a point ulino yangotsala no dzina kuti hip hop. The tsogolola hip hop in my aspect I would say kuti with the plans that I have with my team ndima guys in a hip hop
so you have a team?
Yeah, I have a team.
Wow.
I have a team, bro.
What is happening? Man?
Yeah, what I've noted is if you cannot do this alone, bro. You cannot do this alone. And you know what I did? The clever part was in Kalikale Natsekulaka WhatsApp group. So a group aja nimata kuona so uyu nyimbo zanga zimamwaza so panali so ma haters enake oti amazisata kwambiri za nyimbo wazi wanthu amene nyimbo zamazisata kwambiri and iweyo ndingatwapala akuuza live kuti so what I did, I just picked those guys kuti guys, you know, I actually created a group that's a group kuti muzindida like nikatumiza nyimbo, tell me the truth kuti nyimbo ili boga venai. That's how I chose my team.
Wow.
And after I opened that group, it wasn't necessarily kuti zindibanga manage, no. Komano I opened the group kuti guys inenda kusankani kati my haters. If paziko varoba kuti my haters it's these guys avera mandibanga rani neo. So nimatumiza nyimbo and I liked how they gave attention to every song.
Every detail.
I say nyimbo hiyo hapana. And inaondeka kaimvera di kumufata. I say nyimbo hii di siri bo. Na ndipase ma corrections andika kwanza kuponya mpaka na magaja kangoda for minutes. Kena kono we moved to artwork. Kuponya artwork isiri bo. Tapangisa niso nini. Kena go I noted kuta I know if I'm to progress in life, I need these haters.
I need to work with people that would be criticizing you in a way.
They have nothing to gain.
Yeah, they have nothing to lose. Yeah,
they have nothing to lose. And I picked those guys. Good guys, you know, I think we should move it further. Yeah, you know, this I think I need help. So one guy handles finance, the other guy handles administration, the other guy is just now operations.
Interesting.
So guys amene wawanda amene amanditandiza. Like of course I could say Evanz Muzik, it's mainly me posting.
Yes.
Kumano I have another movement pajayani any hip hop. My guys wamantandizira kumeneko. And surprisingly one of the guys is na kumaneko nae.
What?
Tumango one about WhatsApp, Facebook, in real life. We nango kuma naika mods, if not mods, I think.
That's an interesting way of getting a team.
Yeah. So my team mods na kumane konai wina makana ija konkwa operations because I mean ndenda many amantaniza like to my rehearsal, my trainings, mwina tukupita kuna in the future my show, my connections as a tanizira ndiye. So yeah, I can say my team is there and this one my guys I mean pa website part 2 HipHop. Because website I found kuti iweyo kangoti walo wapo ulota tinzi na maso. Nyimbo meno raisankeo imene yonde adolo.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of the website?
yenhiphop.com.
Yeah. I should check it out.
Yeah. Aliyensa meno rakampeze ba yenhiphop.com. Ndidolo. Ndidolo kwambiri. Kwambiri muna so kuposa ineo. I'm telling you. So
okay, check it out.
Check it out and you should.
Okay.
It's something. Of course, it's a song in my album.
Yes, there's a song in hip hop. Yeah, we'll talk about your music.
Yeah. From there on, I noticed Yeni in hip hop it shouldn't be only my song. Everyone can do Yeni hip hop.
Yeah.
So what if we had a website Yeni hip hop? Yuru kongolo wapo iwe uziva nyimbo za chichewa za hip hop ini ja
ufuna chimala hip hop yoti you can represent Malawi, right?
Ndio kwa pesa po aina bali nyimbo za mbili and kuti wewe upezeke nyimbo yako pa yenhiphop.com. It's not a matter of kungoti patsa ife kadola kuti that to be ni per upload, no. Tivera nyimbo yako ija ngati sitiwaza sititani simobanga upload trouble myers. Amabiano yo I fair to funa yeni hip hop.
Interesting. Looking forward to that. Probably the viewers will also check this one out.
They should.
Cool.
Check it out.
Anyway, let's talk about your music now. So I will ask you these questions because I asked for I bought your album.
Okay.
I didn't get it for free. I paid for it. This guy can take people to court. I saw a diner in Pagoda figure. I
was ready to do that, and I'm still ready to do that anytime.
If anyone just comes,
anyone comes and
music,
because people think they're doing you a favor, then they think they're doing you a favor. No. But if Shoprite isingampembe muntale sekuti uzikati falisira utenga kuti ShopRite in town Myers man they're killing your business.
They're killing.
Yeah, so ineo namuza mfana kuti of course sankadziwe. I forgave him because samadziwa and someone had to text me kunduza kuti semfana iru kumena makhala so situation yake silipo.
Ndio boy. So if you really mumbwesa lawsuit ataweza wakazipasa
mfano za ina free mo size. Fana so nyimbo zake so zake ziti kodi zivela umangisira address.
Takaina
isaje do uruga so yeah komano sibo nyimbo za muntu zimafunika olene WhatsApp group ine now za makai panopa tizigawana nyimbo koma ngati muntu yakuzigulisa don't send it here. If you send it here we'll remove you koma so we'll make sure you delete the folder.
Yes,
and anthu ambiri pamene ali pa group I feel samakonda zinthu zaulere.
Perfect. No, that's a culture that has to be built. Anyway, let's talk about your music. So I'm going to ask you about a particular. I think I have 4 songs that I picked.
Okay.
In this album. So his album is Lessons. Listen to the whole of it attentively because I want you to understand. So let's start with this one. Broken Heart Songs.
Yeah.
The Broken Heart song rather. Sounds so true somehow. Who was this girlfriend? Is this a real story? Are you even married? Because the story was... I'm like, what is happening here?
No, bro. I can say, Goody.
Was it personal?
I think that's now... No, it wasn't personal. To be honest, that's where... That's the song Menin and Doneta, Goody. I think Mungu indigenous sisi china chake cha chukulu chakuti.
Yeah.
My music, I'm able to create a memory that never existed.
Yeah.
So I say this is real. Honestly, ex kodi kanapanga chinkoso and zinkoso mene zikumachitikira masuku anowe ukumangomva rumande kuti ase dzulo kuna chinkoso like so I imagined in a way kuti unakuuza zote ex wako jana ndi chinkoso ex wake akhale uja yokuti munapanga date koma ulibeke nakali konse someone you wish zinthu zikanakhala any different komano you actually believe kuti kupanda dollar ku jamani kuna sokoneza beke nakake yet and sumathabe kumvetsa kuti chinathadi yeah. So Broken Hearts ilipo one. Okay. There's Broken Hearts 1.
Oh, there's one?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a continuation ya kachibwezi kapa college.
Okay.
Right? And hoti madziwa na muliana. Like part 1 yo ima fotokoza zambiri kuta azinzake anamba kulowerera kusokoneza yanchani. So part 2 is now someone who has moved on. You have moved on and you're trying to reach out.
Yeah.
Kuti anava zotu naili chinkoso. Ni nyimbo yotolo ex yo anama imvera ali mamuna wake yo. It's okay.
Yeah. It sounded okay. For me, it was the craziest song. I was like,
anyway, and Joe Kells is
I
actually like the song because of what Joe Kells did. He just added a very deep emotion to it.
He did justice to the song. Cool. Second one, Chigoba.
Yeah.
But when the song was coming out, I was like, how is this guy trying to explain this? Were you living someone's life, explaining about a particular person who is living Chigoba or it's not so in Maga 27?
No. Chigoba verse 1, it's by the Chigoba.
Okay.
Right? Explaining why that happens. And Hambiri, someone said the moment you choose to be anonymous, pamakama issues ambiri. And the ambiri maka depression, stress, insecurities. And Hambiri amenali pa Facebook okuti alindidzi ma accounts ambiri aja makondopanga hack ma account and alindidzi ma insecurities to sakhala bwino tina lake. Toti anthu wake kwaona in life ineyo kuti neni maoneka ofasa nyacho. Chigoba chimaoneka kati mene ndikuoneka.
Kuti mtusungamo ziyose
kumaona
amajiza ndi fanzi ambiri.
Wow, ineyo ndikaolonika mind and town ku Blantyre. I was in Blantyre last week. Akunduza kuti unawake ndikulowa Blantyre market. Randomly anthu amango ndi itana linde ras. Yes ras. So nkulu yuyu akundi misa kuti Inderas. Ndati inderas. No faster, you're so fast.
But I say the same thing. How vocal you are and how you look. Totally different thing.
It's the mind that's vocal.
It's the mind that is vocal.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go on. Dear Mahope 6 yet?
Yes, 6.
Dear Mahope 6.
Yes.
I think I need to go back. You need to do, I think like a mixtape album. Dear
it's there on Spotify. You'll find it.
It's there?
Yeah. Okay, there's a special
playlist for that.
Dear Mahope. Yeah.
I'll go check it out. Yeah. This one was interesting because umayankula amayankula the blesser. And I was wondering, was it you who was rapping on that song, or was there a person, a different person? I need to get it now. Who was singing?
What do you want to get?
Who was rapping?
In what aspect?
From a perspective of a blesser.
Not from the artist's perspective.
Yeah, because I think this was a blessing. Yeah.
Nyimbo anaimba ni ndani kabena nyimbo ndi ndani.
No. It's your song, it's your album. But who did that verse?
Who did the voice?
The voice.
Or who wrote it?
No, who did it?
Who did it?
You probably you wrote it because it's coming in your mind. Come on, who rapped?
I did it.
So the producers changed the voice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The funny part is, I fail to find collabos. Sindukuziwa ndi vuto lokuti mene wanenera mene nimaonekera.
Yeah.
Ndi vuto lokuti ambiri ndikapanga approach kuti
they look at you like
yeah, you cannot believe abo mine mlaina dear mama. I have approached people. I approached Luki, I approached watu kamati. Ulasa ndini nyimbo nofuna ndikire voice ngati nzimai ngati tsikana.
Yeah.
I say ana pena ndipenge ma bloody pena ngapasa ndipase anduze zokuti mwina tipanga record next month. Komaso kumalawi kunoku kulivuto lokuti artist salola kugwiritsira malines a artist wina even if to achieve the same objective. Ma artist salola zimene zozo. That's why ma artist ambiri akuimba nyimbo zopoira instead of getting my ghost writers.
I can still do it. It's not working.
So I noticed kuti zikuvuta. I approached people, bro. Muna so Dear Mahope 6 mene kutuluka 2000 and what? This is 2022, yeah? Dear Mahope 6 mene kutuluka mwina 2019 or so.
What?
I'm telling you. I found anthu angapo okuti kwatumizira ma lyrics kupanga china chilicho. I was even ready to pay my studio agent
sessions.
Komano basi zinja zoti one mwina sakufuna guidance yanga one ineso ndi rapper now ndi rapper sakufuna zoneke ngati ndikuaphunzitsa zinthu ngati zachonchiza zoti paka na by the end of the day I was like you know what I say ine ndikapanga ndekangeni.
Who did you approach for to do the voice for the blesser?
Who did I approach? Well, I approached Static. I don't know if you know Static.
I don't know that guy.
Yeah, okay. The first option was BJ.
Yeah, BJ.
Yeah. BJ, I have a principle, in my music.
Yeah.
When I'm doing something like Dear Mahope, I do not want muntu odziwika kuraimbe now.
Okay. Because you wanted people to be about the song.
I wanted to be about the song.
Yeah.
So, for example, Dear Mahope Part 3, ma options ambiri amene anthu amandipanga recommend. Amanzota ukatenge Juda Kaka, utenge Lady Pace, utenge ndandani. Atsikana kuti amene ana-attend time.
Yeah, that particular time,
Komano, I spoke to myself kuti no. Let me use a girl kuti anthu sakumutani.
So that it's all about the song and nothing about the person.
Pakale anthu kamene kamakhala mysterious kakale be pompo. And people will still be asking, who did part 3? Up to now, people still ask, who did part 3? Who did part 4? Sikana ujanindana, I say, because even azungu, Batman, I say, atongo dzuka lero kuti sakhala so amene anashuta last time Batman panopa kubwera wina. And it's okay to them. Atongo shuta olo Superman, atobweresa actor wina. As long as it's the same script and tumapanga move on. Ndi movie itiyo Game of Thrones. Ana sintha daina ake atika anachita matama za salary kazacha anambo switch ngati nothing happened kumbwera wina actor wina koma same name same character
everything working
exactly. So that's what I do in my music.
Okay,
I work with who wants to work with me. Interesting.
The last one is, there's a song that really touched me, honestly, on the song. I love emotional songs for whatever reasons. But Nzeru Zamwana.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about Vera.
Yeah.
Was that a true story?
No, it's not.
The way it came out.
It is a true story in an aspect. Yoguti inendili mwana.
Yeah.
Sikanaona kana ndibaya ndiven solo.
Okay, zabe solo zilibo. Okay, yeah. Perfect.
And ndibaya ndiven solo. Ishwina yoguti aina Jonah anakagwa ina my classmate.
Okay. Imagine Jonah. I don't think what
Jonah was my mentor.
Okay.
Yeah. Another issue was nili mwana at some point. Makonda do kumacheza ndi my baby datikana it. So you could actually understand nkhani zawo zimene amacheza. The little girls live in a fantasy world.
Of what they want to achieve at the end of the day.
What they think of their father, their parents. Amakhala mukadziko kawo olo kwapanga china chake, they think bambanga zakupanga chakuti. They live in a fantasy world kuti they believe whatever they want to believe.
Yeah.
And then there's a song by Jupiter Chimoa, I don't know. Amaicha nkani yovetsa chisoni. It's about a girl ati amalemba kalata, maya kana mwalira, nda malemba kalata, abambo akacha sana muuzo zoti mayo kacha nandani anamwalira. I think atamwalira munja mwana uja mafusa bekuti maya kana pita kuti. Nde nkulu chamango ne azokuti maya kwa alipo or something like that. Nda malemba makalata nde bambo chamatenga makalata chakuti
ndikakupost.
Ona nde this one day anaveza zoti adacha kunchito kuja anabwera kukamochedwa mwana uja olemba kalata utafuna kaiposite anaganiza zongo kaiposita ikagamulo kumutani nkumugunda. So inali nkhani yomvesa chisoni and inali very emotional in the days I was growing up because ni nyimbo yakale kale kwambiri. So when I came to Nzeru Zamwana, I was like, you know what, kale anthu amakunda nyimbo, not because of the journey or anything. It was just about the content. Nyimbo zimakaza low quality, zimakaza jani kumase, zimene zimakambidwa mu nyimbo mu.
My issues.
Yeah. So how can I, hypopopularize? We need to,
like that.
Yeah, I need a concept like this. Komano, let me relate it to how I grew up.
Yeah.
What if I put it like this? Now the skill had to be on the plot. Because one nikanayilemba ngati bambo.
Yes.
Nikanayilemba ngati nsika na verayo katika suicide note or something. Nikanayilemba ngati azinzaka ina Jonah. Nikanayilemba ngati mpozisi, something like that. So it is now something I wrote in Kunena Zoguti. This is what I want someone to feel.
Yeah. I
feel as one, people go to a special place when they die.
Yeah.
And they are guardian angels. People really look down on us. That fantasy, I think it's with everyone. I mean, in their lives. You actually believe I think they are somewhere else.
Yeah.
Looking down on me. So Nzeru Zamwana was about a girl who lost her mom and sana kumane kwa namwalira maya kana mwalira pa birthday yake.
Right, man. It's so emotional, man. It's so emotional. I listened to it, I was like, I'm not gonna listen to this song again. It's too much, I say. But the ending, the ending was crazy. Like, she died, and then
And then the main element in the song that I want someone to feel is regret. Kuti muntu jamanduza zingine.
Yes.
All this time.
Yes.
So my nails in
there.
And then the specific detail word yokuti nendo kupita kwa masteni and now kupita tsiku limene amata kupita kwa Masteni wanamwalira and yedu amapita kumene Masteni ajana mwalira and wamwalira
you see it meant like it really really went there
something like that. So that's exactly how I wanted someone to feel.
You should write from a movie like Malawi. I think
is there a movie?
Your stories are crazy. Specifically, if you do, I don't know, the dear Mahope, the romantic stories, yes.
Yeah.
But you also have a good mind when it comes to creating an image of a reality that is not there.
Thank you, bro.
That's a good one. Anyway, let's do a quick one. I know we have done a lot of time. So let me give you, I have a section. Probably if you watched previous episodes, I usually do one must go. So I'm going to do a hip-hop edition for you. So I'm going to give you 2 artists and you're going to pick one and give you one quick reason why the person is your favorite in this context.
Okay.
So one must go. Hip-hop edition with Evanz Muzik here, a hip-hop artist. So don't know I'm a head under. No, I'm just saying. Okay, Classic versus Hazengola. What's my one must go?
Hazengola must go.
Okay, because Classic can do Jijewa.
Not really, but Classic can write, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a storyteller.
Yes.
So I know my people. I know storyteller and Zanga. And Classic, bro.
Okay, cool. Classic stays. Young K versus Third Eye. Also, I'm accent I use Zungu. Every time I ask someone, Young K versus Wildwood, Young K always win because I just felt like
Third Eye should stay.
Third Eye should stay. Storyteller as well.
Not really.
Somehow.
The diversity, the content, the depth, the clarity of thought, it's okay. Young K is just focused on if and the dolo, trying to put out something imagine Commando Third Eye can rap about something else different.
A proper concept.
Young K is Young K when he raps with Third Eye. That's when you know Commando Young K. He needs someone like Third Eye to keep him in check because Third Eye now brings the lines, the bars, everything.
I think I need to bring Third Eye. Third Eye has been through a lot.
So he stays.
Yeah, cool. David Garilan versus Suffix.
David Garilan should stay.
Should stay.
Yeah.
Still writer?
The diversity also, Chichewa, Chimamveka, the hip-hop aspect, the authenticity, the choice of beats. The storytelling as well. Yeah. Komaso akamamveka ye ndiyeyo. Utongomva bena bagengura. That's David Garilan.
Yeah. I think for David Garilan, the Exodus project, if you listen to it, that project was fire.
Before that, if you ndizichita zomwe ndimachita zomwe ndimanena ngati sindizichita sama ndidziwa na mane. You don't know that song?
I do.
The greatest leader of all. That's David Garilan. Amene neono ndinamba kumvera kuti asa ine ntanguti ndamba kumaimba maka chizungu chijamaye so zimasangalatsa nthawi zonse ukapeza artist oti amatha chizungu kwambiri akuimba so chichewa kwambiri I say this is now the full package. So David Garilan, Third Eye, Classic, you won't say
they have that kind of diversity, right? Cool. 2 more to go. Physics versus Fedokis. One must go.
They can't go on say.
Oh my god.
To be honest, bro. Nah. I mean, it's a must. Could you
at least pick one for the sake of it.
When a friend should stay.
Should stay, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Those were the hits.
Well, cool. Last one, Tay Green versus Gwamba.
No, Gwamba should stay.
Why?
Gwamba is a storyteller. Bro. I should recognize that if any artist can come platform ngatinoi kupwekesa kwamba kuti for him as an artist, then I think akulakwisa because Gwamba has done a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Gwamba has lines yokuti they'll live for days.
Yeah, he has. Honestly.
He's one of the guys, I mean, hip-hop anayikongoleta. Yokuti yukamayimbo mati ufuna uimbe ngati Gwamba. So he should stay. Kudama what in Ninda?
It was Ty Green.
And Gwamba. No, man. Gwamba should he's always there. He's the guy. Jumango dandalabe kuti panopa content conflict in the content.
I feel like his
gospel wase kuli limit ya content. Ambuya matikonda, ambuya kukhulukira, ambuya maona, ambuya ndiye baba concept yake. Uzungulira pamene baba basi. Ira ambuya ndachima mundikhulukire, ambuya andidalisa na pemphera, ambuya nimenyera nkhondo. Basi just around there. You have to be someone like when in Malawi, in a liu, amatakubwelesa nyimbo tena. Kuzakomba nyimbo yetu ndia gospel.
Fans they get creative. For me, I felt like maybe my views on Gwamba. I felt like I'm not sure about his theology. Because gospel music goes around with how deep are you in the theology. If you look at Bible, you have done church for some time, it comes naturally. So zomakamba zodi amboya ndipangaja kuti na empera zulo kana kuandia ankaja. Those ones are the first songs that you can do. But you cannot bring so many imagery because the Bible, the way you can point out David Gairan, how he plays around with things. Because I think yes.
Like wow, man.
Yeah, you can tell but because of the content and the depth that they have gone in theology. So I think it's a crazy place.
He didn't take time to research because I don't go to a bona much. We expected a year or so
for him to really assimilate the content.
So manango bona mawa better amarijani. I think it's better than me. That's an avangi. Komano, I shouldn't lie, bro. No one should lie. Kuti Evanz Muzik. You know, Gwamba the Montremosa many. I recognize.
He's a big artist.
He's a very big artist.
He's a big artist.
And the loyalty yake, imeneili kuma fans yake. Ndiye kulu kwa basi. Ndi jayoti basi. Ndi iye azakara yeo. Komano. We shouldn't ndabangira kuti mamwika ndi take green kumwena kumwika ndi wina wake I can say something else komano kuchichewa amata kwambiri kulemba nkhani munyimbo he has done a lot of songs zoti zimakamba nkhani yatika kumane kumatsa makala nkhani zijazo kuti palina kuti ijo chani mwanayo ndi wako wanga wezi wa nyimbo manager.
Yeah, I think I do.
Ndilondola. Nyimbo za bo kwambiri. So ndidolo, I should say that.
Cool, man. Cool, man. It's been crazy talking to you. But yeah, I think let me ask you a few serious questions that you can pick quickly. I'm asking you this because I think as young people right now, young black people, I feel like sometimes we don't talk about some big things because we're like, this is a mongo cool. But when you are growing up, you look at what is happening around. You feel good, my guys, we look up to. They are making big decisions. My guys are point of they're there just to enrich themselves, and they make very, very silly deals. What do you think about corruption in Malawi, man? On the general terms, I know you work in the government. It's a crazy space for you to speak. So I'm not going to give you particular names, but how you look at it in general.
Corruption, I say it's a curse. Your decision making is basi. It's handicapped. You cannot make decisions against. We now go to Nanandirandram. So it's something, it's a cancer. Corruption is bad. And corruption, damina kupangisa zambiri. Kumaoneka ngati palibe chimene tikutani. Tukuchita. Komano, corruption ali magulu. Pali corruption unaika Malawi timampanga. Mo sangalala. For example, mwachedwa kunchito. what traffic wakuyimitani mulibe license
the quick one
mupereka 2000 corruption ali mbali yanu pamene akusiyana mwadani mwapita muli ku banki wina akali kutsogolo kwanu inuyo muli ndi nzano ku banki tela mungomuimbira atumize gadi azatenge ka deposit slip kanu alowe nazo mkati muchaka kupangeni cash azakupaseni cash mwatuluka banki iliyozaza corruption ndeto wakutani yakuyendera so amalawi tikamamuyang'ana corruption tisamakhale kwambiri masoso kwambiri kumbali imodzi kwa corruption inde akupangidwa mboma koma even at the family level corruption akuchitika kwambiri ana akumapanga corruption ndi magadi kuti atulutse usiku apite kuma club atsegulire so abwere ndo antchito uzatitsegulire corruption akuchitika pena paliponse so if we look at it in that broad view muona zokuti no this is what we need to do komano kongoyang'anira kuboma muzapeza kuti mboma muja corruption wathamu because eventually tithana naye komano muzapeza zoni kuti watsalalirano midzi cause kumidzi kuli corruption is wambi kumva fumu ati kuponikana yendetsa bwanji tsatere so ali pali ponse chabe kuti amene akumuda ndala kwambiri ndi corruption wina wake osiyana ndi wina yase sinanga wina yakukhudza ndrama za tonsefe
lastly do you think Malawi will develop like will transform into something different? Do you think there will be a day when things will be different for Malawi?
I should say kuti chabe kuti mwina nthawi imeneyo kamazachitika zakhala kuti maiko aina awonso amene amatiposa pano pawonso apitaso kutali kwambiri
but we want to be like Rwanda. Have you seen what Rwanda has done?
I don't think we should be like Rwanda.
No, I'm just saying kuti it's possible to come out of some mess and become better kwa some countries because that's what Rwanda has done.
Which country do you think is nice? It's better like Kutege is a new Malawi.
No, I'm just using Rwanda for the sake of growth. You have seen some sort of growth infrastructure. Governor stays here about him staying there in power for forever, right? Kagame, I don't want to talk about, but if you see what is happening there in terms of investment, even big companies now employing in Rwanda, there is so much that is happening that side now, which has happened because of changes. So do you see that? We can't be like UK, we can't be like USA or something, but we can be different. Is it possible?
Yeah, it is. And I give Malawi 40 years from 1992. That's when you see a very big change.
40 years from 1992.
40 years is a kalati ajota and hamena nale aguru haimene Malawi.
So it changes the whole mindset.
After Kamuzu mpaka nano 40 years ulakambiri tatana nao. Natural selection. 40 years if you kamaza fika chaka ichi zakaguri aliyense amene ali leader agwidziwa type C charger amene ali leader aliyense ma china chilichonse cha town muno mwakuchiziwa even kumudzi izakauti ana panopa kumudzi kuli ma bluetooth speaker so that's what I can say. True. 40 years from 1992 Malawi will change.
Interesting. Okay, it's a prophecy, I think. 40 years from 1992 Malawi will be a different story altogether. Interesting. Cool. Last question, man. Question here, everyone feels like I'm trying to prophesy something. No, I'm not. How do you want people to remember you as the dear Mahope guy? Like your personality, whatever that you're building as a legacy. How would you want people to remember you as?
I want people to remember me as a tourist. I live my life as a tourist. I don't know Kutiko before here. Komano, I know every day when I wake up, I'm a tourist. I'm just passing through earth. So I want people to remember me as a God's wonder, someone who really spend time just telling stories, passing on knowledge. And I want people to remember me as a national treasure. That's my main objective.
Wow. National treasure. A tourist who has traveled through the face of earth.
Even if I just die in Malawi, but this is tourism, man.
It is.
We're just really just passing through. So cool. That's me. Just a tourist on Earth.
Yeah.
Maybe we might go to another planet from here. We
Who
never
knows,
know.
right?
Yeah.
Great, man. This was a very interesting interview. Honestly, I've learned a lot about your thought process, which is interesting. Finally, I've got Rasi on this platform. A friend of people. But yeah, thank you so much for coming through and for sharing all these stories with us. And I believe people will enjoy this one. So until next time, here remains Evanz Muzik, Evanz Chimara. My name is McDonald. Podcast with Makioni. See you in the next one.